hope you guys had a great night. I'm on my way to work, late as usual. So listen, I want to talk about this syndrome that we're developing of pulling people down. You know, this idea that you are not successful unless people around you have failed, or you define your success based on how many people have failed, on how much they failed, or whether their degree of success is much less than yours. That doesn't work for you, because what you do then is you limit yourself from your potential to grow and to challenge yourself. Every time you grow and every time you challenge yourself, there is a higher risk of failing. And so when you learn to define what failure is, who someone is based on their failure, then you define yourself inevitably from your failure. And so you can't even look at better challenges. You can't even look at bigger challenges. You can't learn from failure, because the idea of failing itself is a sign of who you are, that you are a failure, and not like a lesson for you to learn where you could have done things right, where you could have not gone wrong, or where you can correct and then try again. To you, there's nothing called try again. To you, there's success or there's failure, and you define it by that. The principle of pulling someone down requires that you be lower than everyone you pull down, so that the law of gravity works. You pull someone to your level, they have to be higher than you, and you have to be lower than them. So you, in essence, you have to always be lower than everyone you want to pull down. That limits your growth, that limits your challenge, that limits your potential, and that is not good for you, for your own well-being as a human being. Because every time you see someone else's success, you think it is a sign that you yourself are a failure. Nothing is gray and white in this life. Nothing is like, because I have failed, then definitely I'm a failure. Or because I have succeeded, then this was easy peasy. I cannot try this again and fail. The idea of failing is to learn. For as long as you fail, you have to look at it as a potential to learn something new. But this system of pulling people down is one thing that I don't understand. How much do you get from pulling someone down? How much do you achieve in life from making sure that the person next to you has not succeeded as much as you have, if not more than you have? You concentrate so much on people's failures and you concentrate so much on people's successes. When exactly do you get the time to concentrate on your own struggles in life, like on your own successes in life, on your own transitions in life? When do you get the time to concentrate on that? Because now, once you start the habit of pulling people down, one person is usually never enough. You want to pull the next person down. You want to pull the next person down. So imagine how many people are at a higher level than you are in life, because you are waiting to pull them down, because you have to keep yourself lower than them so you can pull them down. You need to you need to get over that, because it does you more harm than good. You can speak bad about someone, you can say negative things about someone, but you see, in essence, the cries within the things that you say reflect a lot about you and not the other person. That's why you find you never run off people that you have to pull down. Hey, come on. I knew there was a pothole. So